Hey, morning, it's Ray. So I hope everyone has been enjoying all our videos from Epcot with everything from the Festival of the Arts, Disney on Broadway, and making a cup of hot caffeinated drink this morning. I think it's this week we're going once. Maybe it's twice to grab two shows because there's three shows left. That's 6 total. I think we can catch on Friday and Saturday, and then we don't have to worry about the last one till towards the end. I think I have to look at their schedule. I'm not really sure. And then, come with me. And then, you look at my calendar. February 14th is actually a Friday. We might be able to make the finale. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but I think we can. I don't know if the Hubs has decided if he wants to go. But that's pretty much all we're going to be going for, is to just do the shows, because we've noticed no one else has been doing the shows. This weekend is Comic-Con, so everybody's going to Comic-Con. We are not. We've never really got into going to Comic-Con. My gimbal's yelling at me because the battery didn't charge all the way, I guess. I let it sit too long. And it's low, so it's yelling at me right now. So, yeah, we're not going to Comic-Con, so you're not going to get any of that from us. Because we don't go to that. Never really have. Oh, we're not. Hello, we're up here. Hey. Yeah. So we won't be going to that. So evidently somewhere along the line I missed one of the girls' videos from our small YouTubers little group. And I imagine everybody kind of knows who Dodash is, Miss Latoya. I guess I missed one. I'm not sure. I post every day because it's the post every day challenge in January that she wants everybody doing. I already do that. Actually, I think it's 1, 2. I post 3 times a day. Midnight 6. No, 4 times. Midnight 6 a.m., noon, 6 p.m. And then I 3, and 9 a.m. p.m. I tried my best to do community posts. I have a warped sense of humor, so not all my stuff's really cute. I'll do my little Bible verses for the day. I will post sarcastic stuff I think is funny. I'll share stills from our trips. But yeah, I'll share some crazy stuff. So currently right now, our kitchen's a mess. That's not going to let you see it. Our kitchen is a little bit of a mess. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure what it's, we're over here. It's being a grump. Yes, I know. Take it easy. Oh, now it's going to turn. Okay, just calm down. Let me turn this back on. Hi. Okay, so It's yelling at me on the screen that it less than 20%. So it is currently 7 minutes to 6. I've been up since 5:15. This is one of the first few mornings the boys haven't been awake. So I'm gonna enjoy a cup of coffee really quick. I'm gonna boil me some eggs for breakfast for work. We have PT today. I have to fix their drinks because I didn't do it last night. I fell asleep, but I can't help it. So I'm putting collagen in my coffee. I don't put sugar in my coffee. I don't drink all that. So, yeah. Yes, I post every day, so let's post every day. That's awesome. I think it's great that Shannon and everybody wants to post every day. I post every day. I told you that every day. Some days are a little bit slower than others because I get tired. Work has been super busy. The first couple of months in a medical office, the first part of the year is horribly busy because we have to do insurance checks. We have to collect your paperwork. We have to update all your information. It's a federal requirement. It's not that it's an office requirement. It's federal. It's mandated. It's government. It's out of our control. We just do what they ask. I had to get the stuff to make Little Dude's formula. But yeah, it's not anything we have control over. So here it is. I'm still trying to wake up. If they're gonna start sleeping in the mornings, I'm gonna start exercising in the morning instead of trying to do it in the evening, because our evenings are very hectic. You get home, you work, my schedule, you work all day in an office or wherever you work. I work in an office, and it's a real pain. The scheduling is not really made for families. It's really not. And then by the time, it takes us 35, 40 minutes to get home, because we don't live in your town. Like I said, we live out in the woods. So we live outside, because it's nice and quiet out here. We live in a little, I hate this thing. I should have put it in the other. I gotta find a better container to put his formula in. This one needs a seal in the lid, but we don't have anything to seal it to keep it from leaking when you're making it. Normally, you make it in another container, but I wasn't thinking this morning. So, yeah, it's by design. We're from South Florida. I was born down South Florida. And then my family moved to North Florida. And then as an adult, I moved back to South Florida. I got led astray. You meet up with your old high school sweetheart. Life events. And then you're mean to my kids. Excuse me for 1 second. Then my kids were 3rd grade and 5th grade. You were being immune to my kids, told her. They got the immuner he was getting. Anyway, I don't want to get into that discussion this morning, not yet. We'll have to have some of those. And I've been rolling ideas, anyway, yeah, from South Florida. So anyway, all the hustle and bustle from being down there, living overly crowded. Your next door neighbor is barely 14 feet away from you on the other side of your house. You live xeriscape property, you know, and eventually the things you see nasty going on in really big cities started leaching into where we lived, and it was time to go. So we sold our house and we moved. That experience was horrible. It was stressful. It was awful. We had our first realtor. He would come and bark all these things he wants you to do to the house, but he never did it, and he would never put the house on the market. So we got rid of him. Then we stayed in the family. We asked family for a realtor, Keller Williams, and we got the realtor. He was awesome. He was amazing. Sold our house in less than 20 days. We moved and bought this house in that 20-day window as well. Originally, the original owners of this house turned us down the first time. Later, they came back and sent us a proposition. It was to be buy this house was on the, because would be held with the house selling of our other house. Well, we did it. They came back to us and they accepted. And yeah. And here we are. So I'm making Colton some electrolytes. He plays really hard at the news center. Switching to the news center was a blessing in disguise. I couldn't understand why the other one was always having to open late. It was causing me to be late to work. And of course, you know, you have to work no matter what. In this crazy world we live in, you know you gotta work. So we had to change centers. Glad I did. Here's a cup. We had a Christmas cup exchange one year. And it's been a blessing in disguise. He plays so hard, he gets to go outside. So I have to make him electrolytes. Otherwise, if he doesn't drink any when he comes home in the evening and he's in here falling asleep, because he likes to be rocked. And that's what we do. We've done it forever. I've done it with all my grandkids, my kids. And his little legs jump and twitch. As long as he drinks his electrolytes for the day, he's good. Ray, what electrolytes do you give him? I give him these. There's no color, no dyes. There's all kinds of no's in it. So it's free of everything. It's great because right now we don't do colors and dyes. Because his mother has allergies to certain colors and dyes. And we haven't had any allergy testing yet. We have a bunch of other things coming down the pike. February, we don't have a whole lot of specialists. I got to swab his mouth this morning. Let's see if I can get that on film for you guys. I got to swab him. There we go. All done. Here's this juice. I don't think he likes grape juice. This is really watered down and he's like, I'm like, okay, kid. And since Big C has been with us, he's needed speech therapy. It's been over a year and He finally got speech therapy for the first time yesterday. Now he's going to get speech therapy 3 days a week, 1 hour sessions. Little guy is too, by the way, which is great. He's needed this for a very long time. Because we need to figure out why we can't get past soft foods, which this young lady has. We knew he had a tongue tie. It's the dogs. But she has also discovered the tongue tie is what's causing the speech delay, the eating delay. The muscle tone in the tip of the tongue is low, like the rest of his body, the CP. Yeah, the battery. I know, trust me. And see, it's misbehaving. Come on. Oh, now you don't want to. Excuse me. No, I'm not going to worry about it. When it poops, it poops. Oh, here's our ball. I'm going to put this in. Yeah, he drinks milk. So I fill these slap full as I can get them. And I send him all to school, and he drinks every bit of them. Except for the juice. He's not a fan of the juice. So I might not. I have to get a different juice. He doesn't drink regular milk. It's goat milk, so it's slap full of fat. You have to shake it because it's full cream and full fat. So we're doing it for the calories, and we haven't even attempted to try cow's milk yet. It's a little expensive, but the milk in the stores is full of sugar, full of antibiotics. I guess, like me, can't have that. I'm allergic to penicillin. So, and the store-bought stuff is full of it. That's how they kill germs in the animals. I'm gonna get a whole gallon here, half gallon. And since he's been drinking more of his protein shakes, he likes the vanilla better than the chocolate, and it does taste better. The chocolate is chalky. Again, it's lactose free. This whole little thing is slap full of calories. It is 300 calories for the whole thing, which is great. However we can get calories in is great. So I have a referral in. The physician did the referral to the dentist to help get the tongue tie corrected, because this child's needed this tongue tie since 22 when he was born, and they discovered it. The physician in Virginia never did it. He kept putting it off. Every time it was timed out, he would cancel. And then I would ask the social workers up there, because we were already involved, tied in. We did everything they wanted. They had our fingerprints, the whole 9 yards. They would never let me talk and help, because I work in a hospital. I've done all this. I know how to talk to these physicians to find out what's going on. I know the lingo and how to talk it. You don't have to talk in super layman's terms to talk to me. They wouldn't do it. Fought me tooth and nail. Told us we could have him for holidays too in 22. Told us, no, your fingerprints aren't done. Your home visit's not done in Florida. We did everything you asked, and you lied. Lied. Those people made villains out of us. Villains. And I'm still trying to pay that attorney off so we can get an attorney here so we can start the adoption process to get them off the board. As soon as it's been a mess. Florida and Virginia their communication has been slow, and then when it happens, they do everything so fast they drop you like a hot potato. They closed my foster care license, mine and my husband's, that we worked very, very hard for. And let me tell you, growing up, and if you're with the wrong people, it catches up to you 20 and 30 years later, especially if you want to foster care. Do foster. I don't get it. It's annoying. And then you're supposed to try to remember these things. I don't remember half this stuff. I remember what the kids did. I don't remember what the people did. But I'm supposed to, because it was 30 years ago. Ray, how old are you? Ray is an older parent. Now, that's my grandkids, but I'm an older parent, and I'm parenting again. We have these kids. Not the mom and the dad, my son and his girlfriend. I don't know if they're boyfriend, girlfriend anymore. I don't know what she's decided to do. They didn't comply with the courts over 1.5 years ago. And it's really frustrating. And then he calls us the other day and says, don't you remember the court order? What court order? Do you remember going to court last March and they closed it and when they gave us full straight up custody? Do you remember that? Do you? Call here and threaten me like that. If you would have done what you were supposed to do, you'd probably have your kids. But you didn't, did you? No. You know what you did? You went and did whatever you felt like you wanted to do. And look where you are at now. Both of you. Don't even. So with that, I have to finish paying this attorney off. And I haven't been able to. I have not been able to pay them the way I could do 2 years ago. I don't have the nest egg anymore. I don't have any of that. Between the cancer and me not being able to work full-time hours for over 1 year, we're behind on all our bills. And that's how it's been. So I don't have the extra money to pay off my attorney. I need to get her paid off. They did us beautifully. I have to get them paid off. I've only been able to do, I haven't paid them I haven't made a payment since October, November, and that was barely $100. I can't really even afford that. But but I have to get them paid off. Especially if now you think you're gonna call here and demand all these things. I need to get these kids off the board. They don't deserve that. They don't know you. They don't know you. You don't know them. You don't know anything about them. You don't know how to take care of them. You guys had little C thinking everything was going to be okay. He was going to be normal. I have bigger things to say about that. He's like his brother, other than the CP. I need to get these attorneys paid and get them off the board to get you off your high horse. Don't you ever call this house again and think that I'm going to let you threaten, bully, and blackmail us with a court order that is closed and you don't remember it. Sorry, but that's how it is. That's a huge soft spot. I've worked too damn hard to get these boys where they are. And then for you to go, don't you remember this court order? I'm sorry, what? You're supposed to come bring them up here so we can see them. Absolutely not. The court order says we can do telephone visits as we see fit for them. You haven't been fit. None of you. Including the other grandparents. Don't even get me started there. Don't. That's a whole nother video. And as you see, it upsets me. Angers me. I need to get that attorney paid. I'm the one that we're the ones that spent all the money on the attorney. All of you had court-appointed attorneys, and then you wouldn't even help Dakota get a court-appointed attorney. Mom. You just let her sink, and then you're going after her for child support. Because you have the half-brother that you haven't even been tended to properly. Don't get me started. And I've told these people this. He's repeating pre-K because he doesn't have sensory toys to play with. Never mind all the stuff we brought up there to him. I'm doing the best to control myself because I could just drop bombs left and right, and I'm not trying to do that. Do you understand? Anyway, I have to stop talking about it because it ain't, as you see, it angers me. You don't mess with my kids. Aren't you too old? No, I'm not too old. My husband's not too old. They have been a blessing in disguise. They've been the best distraction ever. Colton has been the best thing that ever happened to us with going to chemo and all these appointments for my husband that we're coming to the end of. Okay, we had the CT scan. Our local oncologist says he looks probably going to need an ultrasound just to measure the liver because they forgot to measure it, and he requested them to measure it, so hopefully they'll go back and measure it in the CT. All his organs have shrunk, all the lymph nodes are down. He can't wait just to quit taking that medication. Makes him itch. Told you I'm all over the place. I have a lot cooped up that I don't talk about. We're almost through this shit. And then I have to pay that too. I've kept this house afloat. And then you got to fucking go to call here and do that shit. You're just going to the rehab to keep a roof over your head. That's all you're doing. Excuse me while I wash my pot. No, I'll just bring it with me. Oh, you got me started. I gotta clean the pot so I can make my eggs. Why don't you ever answer the phone? Dude, don't call me at work. I can't answer my phone at work unless it's a dire emergency. Or call me when we're in the middle of bath time. Biggie works a job too. You call him in the middle of the day. What do you expect? What do you expect? It's not our fault you broke the phones or sold them. So we turned that thing off, and we're not getting you another one. You're an adult. We're not. No, sorry. You can get your SSI, but you choose not to because you think you're going to become a ward of the state if you get SSI, which it's done your grandmother wonderful things. These are our sourced eggs, some of them. They're really small. During the winter, the hens don't lay as big eggs, and they're not as active, so the eggs are smaller and they don't produce as many. So sourcing our eggs lately has been a little tough. I can't eat store-bought eggs because of the antibiotics and everything they give them. I can't. Sorry. You guys wanted to have some real there. That's real. So my current plan is to get the attorney paid off. I thought about bringing it to everybody and ask for a little bit of assistance. Again, my nest egg is gone. I can't go, here you go, clunk, you're paid. I can't do that anymore. Inflation, cancer, not working all my hours. I just started working all my hours again. So now we're playing catch up on all our bills. Got the house caught up. We got the car payment up. Thank goodness they're working with us. The truck is caught up. A little behind on the 2 credit cards. We both have a credit card. A little behind on the one, but it's caught up. We have a loan. We got a loan to pay the attorney. I have that worked. I think I almost have that paid down. And that loan helped us do the holistic physician stuff for Eric with the cancer stuff. Let me tell you, the holistic functional medicine works, but since his cancer cells and his white count was so high, it was working, but not fast enough. So I love that physician, and he knows. That's why we can't see him. And once we get done, then he's going to help detox and get all that crap out of Eric's system so we can get him functioning. He functions now, but he was tired of itching, having little patches pop up of spots from itching from the maintenance pill. Learning curve if it comes back, and we know it will. We pray. It doesn't for a long time, but if it starts rearing its ugly head, it's going to have to go back on the maintenance pill, because we're not going to go through what we went through. He almost died twice. He's here. He's a fighter. And the other thing, all you people that said you were going to help us when all of that was going on, that's right, I called you people. Where were you? Where were you? I did this shit all by myself. And some of it was my daughter until she moved. Where were you? That's right, think about that. Don't call me when you see this video and go, oh, Ray. No, dude, you did it. It's done. It's in the past. I got it off my chest. I got it off my chest. Where's little dude's ba? So I think I'm going to stop. So I'll probably present to everyone what I still owe the attorney. And I'll have to, maybe I'll put my Venmo up. I have Square, because I sell Color Street. That's why you see in the community posts, I will throw up some of my Color Street stuff. It's really cool. When I think it's really neat, I share it. I do Color Street because it makes me feel good. As a healthcare worker, all the hand washing and the gloves, and you put those on and you put on, they survive the hand washing and the gloves way better than any of my gels ever did, or having my nails done. It takes a little practice to put them on. It's real fingernail polish. It's great. I love them. And it brings me joy. Exercise brings me joy, and I haven't been able to be consistent on that either because it's a stress reliever. I haven't been able to post any of my throwbacks to doing strongman, which I want to get back to doing because it's a stress reliever. But I will present what I owe. And maybe you guys can give us a hand. I never ask for help, but I need to get this attorney paid so I can adopt, so we can adopt the kids. We'll have to go through all the home visits again, all the same crap, because I wanted them to leave our foster licensing alone, and they closed it, our foster license. And they were supposed to help us too, do all of this, and then they haven't. I can't get them to talk to us. I can't get the state to talk to us. So, I hope you all have a great day. I plan on having a great day. I had to vent because I get tired of this. It sits up here and it festers. You got a little bit of me. I have more to tell. I have a history full of things to say. And you guys have a great day. Have a magical day. Don't let these naysayers get to you in real life every day. The ones you work with. The ones that steal energy out of your environment. The ones that get hired to do a job and they don't come in early, so they don't have to open the office. And they can sit at the second computer and act like they don't remember a freaking thing you told them, and they tell you they have all this experience and don't act like it. Not when it comes to doing what we do at this office. And that's why I have miffed with you too. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all our new subscribers. We appreciate everybody. Our views have skyrocketed. I know everybody's been talking about the bots. I haven't seen any. If you have from me, let me know. And let me know if when you're watching any of our videos, if you see commercials. Because we're not monetized, and that's free advertising for them. I refuse to allow it. Even though I know they're trying to see if it's worth monetizing when we finally ever get to that number. Because I'm not monetized. This is like working a second job for me. I'm up late, I'm up early. I'm up early because that's our routine, and I'm up late. So, all right guys, have a fantastic day.